Imagine waking up every day with an overwhelming sense of emptiness, like an invisible weight pressing on your chest. Joy seems impossible to find in the things that once made you happy, and even the simplest tasks feel like insurmountable challenges. For many people, this is the reality of depression. And when anxiety joins the picture, it becomes even more difficult. The constant fear, the racing heart, the feeling that something terrible is about to happen, even without any reason. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know that you are not alone. Depression and anxiety are two of the most common conditions today, yet they remain some of the most misunderstood. The good news is that there are real ways to overcome them, and that's exactly what we're going to explore together in this video. What is happening to you? First, it's essential to understand this. Depression is not just sadness. It's not something you can snap out of with willpower or by thinking positively. It's a complex condition, often caused by chemical, emotional, and even environmental factors. Inside your brain, there are substances called neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. These act as messengers that help regulate your mood. When these substances are imbalanced, you might feel apathy, low energy, difficulty concentrating, and even changes in appetite and sleep. Anxiety, on the other hand, feels like an alarm that never turns off. It's your brain telling you that you're in danger, even when you're not. This constant state of alert releases the stress hormone cortisol, which doesn't just harm your mental health but also affects your body, causing heart palpitations, insomnia, and that overwhelming feeling of always being on edge. But here's something you need to hear. Feeling this way does not make you weak. On the contrary, it shows that you are human and facing something you can overcome. Why is it so hard? Often, the hardest part is the isolation. Depression convinces you that no one would understand what you're going through, while anxiety makes you believe that if you open up, you'll be judged. This combination is why it's so important to recognize that asking for help is an act of courage. Imagine your mind as a garden. Depression and anxiety are like weeds suffocating the flowers you're trying to grow. What we're going to do together is learn how to remove those weeds and plant new seeds that will bloom over time. Real steps toward healing. The first step to changing your life is simple yet powerful. Start adopting small changes in your daily routine. Feed your brain what it needs. Science has shown that nutrient-rich foods can have a direct impact on your mental health. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, omega-3 rich fish, and even fermented foods like yogurt help regulate your mood. Think of every meal as an opportunity to care for your brain and body. Move even when you don't feel like it. I know when you're in the depths of despair, exercising is the last thing you want to do. But here's the secret. You don't have to run a marathon. A 10-minute walk outdoors, feeling the sun on your skin and the breeze on your face, can start shifting your perspective. Exercise releases endorphins, your brain's natural antidepressants. Sleep as if your health depends on it, because it does. Sleep is one of the most critical pillars of mental health. Create a routine. Turn off screens at least an hour before bedtime. Drink a calming tea and listen to relaxing music. Think of sleep as a reset button for your mind and body. Seek professional help. You don't have to face this alone. Therapies, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, are incredibly effective in helping you change negative thought patterns. In some cases, medication might be necessary, and that's okay. These can be valuable tools, especially in the toughest stages. Complementary tools to strengthen your journey. Beyond practical steps, there are tools that can further strengthen your healing journey. One of them is meditation. Take 5 minutes a day to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and focus on the present moment. It doesn't have to be perfect. The simple act of trying makes a difference. Another powerful tool is journaling. Grab a notebook and write down what you're feeling without filtering yourself. This helps you organize your thoughts and lighten the emotional burden. And when was the last time you connected with nature? Research shows that spending time outdoors reduces cortisol levels and boosts your sense of well-being. So, take a walk in the park, touch a tree, feel the earth beneath your feet. It might seem simple, but it's profoundly transformative. Stories that inspire. Let's talk about real stories. Mariana, a young woman who battled depression for years, found strength in therapy and began rebuilding her life. The process was slow, but every small step, like waking up early to prepare breakfast, was a victory. Or Pedro, who struggled with chronic anxiety and couldn't sleep for months. He started meditating for just 5 minutes before bed and, gradually, found inner peace. These stories prove that no matter how dark the situation seems, there is a way out, and you can be the next story of triumph, an invitation to change. Today, I want to invite you to take a step, just one. It can be something small, like stepping outside to get some fresh air or calling someone you trust. These small actions build momentum over time and can change everything. Remember, you are not your depression or your anxiety. They are part of your experience right now, but they do not define who you are. And with every step you take, you are moving toward a lighter, happier, and more fulfilling life. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we can spread hope and create a support network that transforms lives. This version is more engaging and expanded, bringing the narration closer to the desired 10-minute duration. If you need further refinements, feel free to ask.